Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. Today is a different kind of video. I will show you 10 Dragon Ball characters who deserve a comeback in superhero. So as I say, today's topic is not anime recommendations. With such a large cast of characters, it's only natural for some of them to be forgotten. The new superhero movie is the perfect chance for a return. 3 decades, Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball has been at the forefront of the shonen genre. Audiences have fallen in love with the adventures of Goku and company as they achieve unbelievable levels of strength and take on apocalyptic threats. Dragon Ball never strays away from its roots, but it's always exciting to watch its story grow larger and introduce new friends and foes. At the same time, there are many Dragon Ball characters who have slipped through the cracks or never received the proper showcase. The release of the series' upcoming movie, Dragon Ball Superhero, provides many opportunities for forgotten characters to once again make an impact. Number 10. Teen is one of Earth's strongest humans and deserves to be part of the main team. All of Dragon Ball's humans have struggled to remain relevant and compete on the same level as Science ever since Dragon Ball Z started to introduce its threats. Teen has always been one of the more promising human fighters, and it's easy to forget that he's even beaten Goku at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Teen is thankfully given one of the positions on Universe 7's team in the Tournament of Power, but the character doesn't have any breakout moments during the competition. This makes it even more necessary for Teen to break out in a big way, and Dragon Ball Superhero is the place to do it. Number 9. Android 18 has a lot of history with Red Ribbon's malevolent motives. Not all of the plot details in Dragon Ball Superhero have been revealed, but it's known that the Red Ribbon Army will make a major resurgence with some very powerful creations. Android 18 has complicated ties to Red Ribbon, and this could lead to some very compelling storytelling, whether she's made a target or has to fend off the next generation of androids. Android 17 got to be the hero of the Tournament of Power in many ways, and Android 18 is just as deserving of a comparable comeback. Number 8. Broly is ready to become one of the heroes, and can contribute in big ways. Dragon Ball Super's first feature film, Broly, canonically brings the titular legendary Super Saiyan into the mix, and the character's arc ends on a surprisingly positive note by the end of the movie. Observant viewers have likely noticed brief glimpses of Broly in the trailer for Superhero, which means that the character will return in some capacity. Broly's role could be limited to training alongside Goku as he helps him understand his strength, or he might be a major player in the final fight, but any development for the character goes a long way and pushes him further from his Dragon Ball Z counterpart. Number 7. Piccolo's potential is ready to be unleashed as he steals the spotlight. Piccolo has always been a pivotal character in Dragon Ball, but he's unfortunately been relegated to more of the role of guardian, or even babysitter, as the series goes on. Piccolo isn't a Saiyan, but Namekians are even more advantageous than the warrior race in many ways. Dragon Ball Superhero has teased big things for Piccolo's character, including a new ultimate form that may bear similarities to Gohan's upgrade from Old Kai. It's a guarantee that big things are on the horizon for Piccolo in Superhero, and they're long overdue for the methodical figure. Number 6. Gotenks deserves to be a feared fighter, and not a juvenile joke. Goten and Trunks are 2 young Saiyans who turn into Super Saiyans earlier than anyone else, and they can even access Super Saiyan 3 strength in their fused form, Gotenks. Gotenks emerges as a serious opponent for View, but he hasn't gotten to play a practical role in combat in a long time, and is absent from the Tournament of Power. Dragon Ball Superhero contains slightly older teen versions of Goten and Trunks, which in turn will result in an older Gotenks. This is a great way to make the fused character important again, and not just a joke. Number 5. Launch has a compelling gimmick and a strong personality. Dragon Ball has a serious lack of strong female fighters, which makes it such a disappointment when Launch slowly recedes into the background following the original Dragon Ball. Launch is still out there and remains in contact with Teen, but she's such a unique character with an unusual ability that makes her considerably more interesting than other humans. Launch would likely still be overpowered in a physical sense in Superhero, but she could work together with Teen or find other ways to contribute. Red Ribbon Army's return is a throwback to the original series, and a return to Launch would conjure the same nostalgia. Number 4. Dr. Gero is the android evil genius that Dragon Ball needs. Androids have been a periodic nuisance throughout Dragon Ball, and it seems as if they're set to play an important role in Dragon Ball Superhero. Dr. Gero is the mastermind behind many of Red Ribbon's androids, and he's even had some of his creations activated following his passing. It'd be fitting to have Gero return as a rebuilt and more powerful version of his old self. Dragon Ball GT also briefly featured Gero's return as he breaks out of hell, so Superhero could also take a cue from that as a way to bring him back into the picture. Number 3. Kabba is a young scion who's on the verge of greatness. Dragon Ball Super has expanded upon the series in exciting ways, and one of the more drastic developments is the introduction of a multiverse. Universe 6 bears a lot in common with the series' core Universe 7, and it allows for several new scion to appear. Kabba, Kale and Caulifla are all naturals when it comes to combat, but the latter two become one of the Tournament of Power's strongest fighters through their fused form, Kefla. Kabba doesn't have such a luxury and becomes less important as a result. Vegeta has promised to train the young scion, and Superhero could perhaps finally make this a reality. Number 2. Cell deserves another shot at villainy just like Frieza. There is no shortage of truly terrifying villains throughout the course of Dragon Ball, but many of them, especially Frieza, receive multiple opportunities to take out the heroes. Cell makes a huge impact upon his debut, and he even successfully kills Goku. Cell has shown up again in extraneous filler content, but he's definitely deserving of a proper comeback. Cell is someone who could have grown in significant ways or even achieved a greater form of perfection. The presence of Red Ribbon and androids makes the return of Cell seem oddly possible, and it'd make for a fantastic rematch against Gohan. Number 1. It's time that Gohan surpasses his father and becomes Dragon Ball's superhero. Gohan's potential has been teased right from Raditz's invasion at the start of Dragon Ball Z, and he's only grown more powerful. Gohan briefly surpasses his father and becomes the Earth's strongest, but his priorities shift after he gets married and starts a family. Gohan is hardly weak, but his martial arts skills have lapsed, which he works on while he prepares for the Tournament of Power. Dragon Ball Superhero has been candid about how it's Gohan's story. It's exciting to have him back in the spotlight, and a new transformation could make his dominance a permanent part of the series.